Hey folks, welcome back to Dune Imperium. This is one of my favourite games at the moment, and yeah, I'm going to play again. The last time I played, I actually played as Paul Atreides against the AI, and I lost. And I've just played as Paul Atreides against the AI, and I won. I think I understand how to play him a little bit better, but let's see who we get when we play a game this time. I think I'm going to just play with 3 players. Should we play with 4? I'll play with 3 again. I think I'm like while I'm getting used to it. I think I'm going to just play with 3 players. But um, I think that this is difficult enough for me for the time being. I win something like 1 in 3 times. I'd say. Let's create the game and see what happens. Yeah, this game actually came out of early access this week, and I think it's doing pretty well. And I'm really pleased as well. Like the reviews are something crazy, like 99% on the recent reviews on Steam, which is pretty impressive. All right. We get the choice between Baron Vladimir Harkonnen again, or Countess Ariana Thorvald. She, whenever you harvest spice, gain 1 less, and you can draw a card. But she can get water quite easily with this hidden reservoir. This is quite an interesting character. I think she's quite difficult to use. Baron Vladimir Harkonnen's got Masterstroke. So at the start of the game, you secretly choose 2 factions, and when you deploy 4 or more troops in the conflict. To the conflict in a turn, you reveal your choices and you gain 1 influence with each. This is quite powerful, but I think it requires some real planning. So, like I played as Baron Harkonnen before, I think I'm going to try him again. He also has the scheme card, which means you can exchange his Solari for an intrigue card. Okay, so who do we want to try to? Which factions would be good for us? Okay, we're up against Leto, Atreides, and Memnon Thorwald. Let me just have a look at what these guys are like. So Leto has... Okay, so he's got Landsrad's popularity. It's a lot cheaper to go to a Landsrad square, which hex. Is actually really good because he can get the Mentat for just 1 Solari. Also, he's got Prudent Diplomacy. So he can, when he plays his Signet Ring card, can spend some spice and gain an influence for the faction where an opponent has more influence than you. This is quite a powerful ability too, I think. Let's just have a look at Elmenon Thorvald. Okay, so he gets an influence when he takes a High Council seat. That's not bad. And then he's got a Spice Horde, so he can just get some more spice quite easily. I won the game as him quite easily. I think he is quite easy to use, that character. Okay, who do we want then? I tend to use the Spacing Guild quite a lot because I like to get this card if I can. If I like, you kind of want to go into a... If you want to get this is... The highlighter allows you to ditch a load of troops basically into the conflict. And you get water as well, which means it's quite easy then to get more spice in order to pay the Spacing Guild. So once you start getting into paying the Spacing Guild, basically, you can go quite far with them. I think I might choose that one. I'm starting to see the value of the Bene Gesserit as well now. They are really, really good, but I think I like water, so I also like this card here too. So I Conspire here. This is also a good one. Yeah, but these have got similar benefits. I think maybe we go with one of these 2. We're probably going to have a reasonable amount of spice if I'm going to be playing the way I want to play. And this is quite a good one for him. Yeah, let's go with the Bene Gesserit. Let's try this. Okay, so it's a skirmish. That's our first conflict. So up for grabs is 1 victory point and 1 water. Okay, so one thing I found that playing this game and recording at the same time is I miss a lot of what's going on, and I need to keep tabs on this. So you may find, folks, that I'm a little bit less vocal when their enemy's playing their turn, and I'll try to figure out what they're doing sort of as we go. All right, these guys have both put two troops in each. They want to... where I realised I was going wrong with Paul Atreides, by the way, was it's all well and good getting tons of cards so that you can go for the Spice Must Flow, but you've also got to try to win. You've got to keep up as well, and that's where I was going wrong. So I'm going to try to play this a little bit differently now. Now, my Signet Ring's pretty good, but we need to get some Solari first. I'd like to get the High Council as quickly as possible. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play this here onto Secure Contract, get that 3 Solari in, And then we're going to play the Signet Ring, and we're going to trade one of those Solari. Where are we going to play that, though? I do want to get in on this. So I think we'll probably play it on... Ooh, the Arakeen and Carthag have already been played on this turn. That's interesting. Okay, we could grab some spice, and that will still allow us to compete in this game. Alternatively, we could grab... Yeah, I think that's about it. That's pretty much all we can do. Let's get the spice. It's always a good bet. Well, especially at the start of the game. Okay. Yeah, we can. I might come second. If it depends on whether. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to play another one. I would like the water because that would enable me to get more spice again for pretty quickly. I think that's probably worth it. So let's go for it. Yeah, I'll play this next time. I think I'd like to actually get the High Council first. However, Baron Harkonnen's going to want lots of intrigue cards. Oh, okay, so we lost out here. Alright, we got 5 cards. 5 persuasion. Oh, we can get Peter Gervais. Now, this is a good card. So is Shifting Allegiances. I'm going to go with Peter. This kind of... It feels kind of thematic as well for the Harkonnens to have their original Mentat. Okay, so Leto won the first skirmish. Well, the first conflict, and that was the skirmish. Alright, so let's see where we've got. This is Machinations. Okay, so this enables us to move up 2 influence. Okay, we've got our Seek Allies card and a Diplomacy card now. Okay, so Menon Thorvald played the Great Flat. Okay. Yeah, I want to get in... I think if we play this one here... So let's play Seek Allies. We trash that card immediately afterwards. And then we're going to grab the extra 2 Solari that we need. Then we can grab the High Council. Now, I might actually play another Diplomacy card first before I do that. Alternatively, we could use a reconnaissance and try to get in the game in the running for this one. We do only have 1 troop to deploy. Yeah, lots of choices here. Is there any good decent cards? This is what you got to consider as well. This is a good card, the Voice. I think here... Okay, so Nemon's made both of his moves, and he doesn't have any intrigue cards. So if I do this, I think I'm guaranteed second. Now Leto, he's got 1 more move to make. Okay, I'm not desperate to go up any of these yet, so let's try to make a play for this. Let's draw a card first. Okay, we've got Peter Gervais there, but that's actually good because we're going to get a whole bunch of persuasion off him. Okay, and then we're going to put... Okay, so we've got 4 combat strength. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, we might actually win this. Let's see how it goes. Depends whether Leto tries to... Okay, play Fold Space, so no, he's not even going for this. Unless he's got a useful intrigue card. Okay, so he got 4 persuasion. And he picked the Fedaykin Death Commando. Okay. So I won that one. I probably didn't need to use so many, but that's okay. No big deal. We've got 4. This Guild Administrator is a good card because you can scrap cards with him. Shifting Allegiances is also really good. That's also a really good card. Let's go with the Guild Administrator here, I think. I don't think I can get another one, can I? Oh, I've got 2 left. Okay. That's also quite a good card. Now, I don't need to play a particularly lean deck with Baron Harkonnen, I don't think. Let's see how we go. Okay, he got Test of Humanity. Okay, so we got a couple of influence. Okay, I'm going to go with... I mean, any of them are going to be useful. This is a really useful... Siege Tabor is really, really useful. So it might be good to try to jump up here. Keep on top of this one. And I think I picked the Spacing Guild, didn't I? And the Bene Gesserit. Let's go with the Spacing Guild. Okay. So conflict revealed. It's raid stockpiles. So we've got an intrigue card and a some spice basically up for grabs. It's me to play first. Now I do want to get the Highland. I do want to get the High Council. Got enough to get it this turn. I think I'm going to do that immediately. I'm not too bothered about this one. So let's play... Oh, I'm going to have to play my Signet Ring, though. Now, we could risk it by not getting it this turn, and we could go for this instead. For the secure contracts. Get some cash. Get some Solari, sorry. And then that would give me 2. I think I'm going to do that. That... mind you, there's 3 spice available, look. Let's do this. I'm going to stick with my plan. So I'm going to go for the Solari. And then, yeah, then I'm going to grab the High Council. And then we use the Signet Ring to pay 1 Solari here. Ah, I could also get the Swordmaster. That's also quite good to get early. I could get the Swordmaster and that would give me an extra turn this turn as well. Which means I could probably get this if nobody else grabs it. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Providing no one else grabs the Swordsmaster first. Nenon could do it. Yeah, he actually did that. Okay, so he played the Swordsmaster there. So I can't take that this turn. So that locks me down into taking this, I think. So let's go with my original plan then. We're going to grab the High Council seat on the Landsraad. And then we're going to pay for one of these cards as well. Okay, that's actually a really good card. So this allows you to use any card and then play it as a... You know, to gain influence, essentially. A very, very useful card, actually. Okay, played the Fedakeen Death Commanders on Carthag. Now, at some point in the next round, I really want to try to start getting some victory points because I've still got 0. Nemon's only got 0, to be fair. But we're getting to the point where we want to stop building up and actually start trying to get some victory points. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7. That means we could get that Sandworm card, or we could get the Sardaukar Legion, which is really good, or the Harvester, which is really good. Now that would help with our original plan, because if we could get lots of spice, then we can start banging out the Highliner very quickly. We've also got a Guild Bankers card. Okay, that's also really good. Worm Riders is really good as well. Look, you just get spice for that. Wow, okay. This just gives you spice. And if you've got influence for the Fremen, it also gives you, you know, you can use them. You can use it to give you combat power too. Maybe I grab this. Yeah, I think this is going to be the one here. Okay. Okay, next turn. If I can get the Swordsmaster as well, I'd like to. You don't really need it. Excuse me. Okay, he's playing Fold Space. You don't really need both of them necessarily to win. Okay, Thorvald. Okay, I'm lagging behind by a victory point now, so I do need to start getting on top of this. Okay, Leto played Master Tactician, so he can win this one. There we go. Everyone else is passing. And that is this conflict over. Leto wins. Nemon takes the extra spice. Okay. Desert Power. This is going to give us 1 victory point and some water if we complete it. Okay, so Leto's actually gone for Conspire here. And Menon's taking Fold Space. Okay. We want to get the influence with the Fremen now in order to play this. Peter Drevies is also a good card to play. We can also scrap a card using the Guild Administrator. And we could get a Fold Space card ourselves. And a victory point. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff we can do. I actually need to make a play for this turn, I think. Now, if we play... What do we want? We don't really need money, so let's get the Mentat. And that'll give us an extra turn. And we'll get to draw a card as well. The Signet Ring's also useful. It would be more useful if we had money that we just spent on the Mentat. But there we go. It's a useful card nonetheless, just with the range of board spaces that it can get. The Swords Master's been taken here by Nenon, I think it was. Okay, we've got to discard a card. Okay. Okay, he's trashing some of his cards. So... Yeah, I do think that we probably need to try to win this one. Yeah, we'll play Peter Drevies on this card here. On the Arakeen. We'll see what card we get. Okay, we've got a convincing argument. Let's deploy some troops then. So at least in the running here. Let's play the Poison Snooper. Okay, we've got another convincing argument. Let's not trash that. We're going to draw it. Okay. We're going to get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then perhaps we play this card next for the extra spice. Because we won't be able to use it for the... We don't have the influence yet to be able to use it for the combat. Okay. Now, what cards have we got available? Duncan, Idaho. Okay, we need water for that. Shifting Allegiances is nice. Sardaukar Legion is really nice. Guild Ambassadors is good. Okay, all of these are good cards. Yeah, let's play this, and we'll grab ourselves some spice, and then we'll... Okay, these guys didn't... I don't think they dropped any troops down. So unless they've got something up their sleeve... Okay, I could have got the Sardaukar Legion card, but that was taken. But it looks like we're going to win. Maybe. Duncan, Idaho. This is exchanging water for a card and a troop. Other memory gives you a card or draw a Bene Gesserit card from your discard pile. That's pretty cool. Guild Ambassador allows us to basically get ourselves... Oh, that's really good too. Yeah, let's see if we can go for this. Now, we could actually get 2 here. We don't have any other Bene Gesserit cards. If we've got water, we could use Duncan, Idaho quite nicely. Okay. Let's end the turn now. I'm still no victory points. So let's hope I win this one. Okay, looks like I did. Excellent. So I'm on the board and I got myself a water. So we can use that to get some more spice. There's a nice spice reward to be had here on this one here, the Great Flat. Okay. He's playing still seats to get some water. That's Thorwald. Now, we have got our Master Stroke to play at some point. Must remember to do that before the end of the game. Okay, we can block a board space. That's quite useful. I would like to get some more spice so that we can play this one. Now, what do we win? We get the Mentat for the next game, and then we get, we just get some cash. Sorry, some Solari and a Intrigue card. Yeah, I mean, this is not an essential one to win, in all honesty. Now, we could play Conspire. That would give us some Solari. Solari could be useful to getting us the Swordmaster, and it gives us a card. And it gives us another victory point. Wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think. Alternatively, we could sell 3 of our spice, and then we could immediately get the Swordsmaster this turn. That would, I mean, the sooner we get the Swordsmaster, the better. But I do like the idea of getting some troops in. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell the spice. We'll get the 8 we need, I think. That's going to leave us with 2. Let's sell 4 and gain 10. Then we can get a Mentat card. And we can draw another card as well. It's always like there's always so many things you want to be doing unless you've got a very specific strategy. Oh, we've got to test the humanity, so we'll discard a card. Okay, what do we need next turn? I forget what it was I wanted to do. We just... Yeah, I was getting this, wasn't it? So... Okay. Okay, he's going for the Fremen. He's actually got the alliance with the Fremen here. Okay, Melon's actually put down... he's put 4 troops down for 8 combat power on here. We should actually try to... I think we should try to win this if we can. Now, getting this would allow us one more attempt, one more move, because we immediately get the Swordsmaster. So we get another. We get that immediately. That extra agent. So if nobody plays Arakeen, then I can play. I can play the Bene Gesserit on. Sorry, the voice on Arakeen, and actually get down some troops. I wonder if Leto is actually going to try to. Okay, so he did. Then maybe that's not a good idea. Then doesn't look like we can win that one. We'll play this and we'll get maybe... Let's get ourselves a fold space card so we can keep moving up this, because we really want to use this. So let's increase our relationship with the Spacing Guild. Then we get our card. Okay. Okay, these guys are racing up the influence in this one. Thorvald went for Carthag. Okay, we actually got 4 points there. Spice Smugglers could be quite good. Shifting Allegiances is a nice card as well. Let's go with... I think we're probably... We're going to be able to get to the top of the Spacing Guild now, I think, because we have got the... mind you, we could put ourselves out of reach of the others. Yeah, there's nothing else I can play with this, really. The Arakeen Liaison, by the way, that's a better card than it looks. The reason being is because it does actually give you two. It gives you 2 points. Now, I'm not going to pick it actually, but it gives you 2 persuasion points, and that's better than it looks. That's one of the reasons why the Bene Gesserit cards are quite good, because they have quite a lot of persuasion attached. If you're going for a card, you know, with a build where you've got a lot of cards, that could be pretty useful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so bothered about losing that one. Okay, Leto won that one, and then Momon came second. Oh, okay. So he played a influence card, and he's actually jumped up to the top of the Spacing Guild. Okay, I really want to get this one if I can. Right, let's start getting some combat power. So now we've got the Siege of Arakeen. Now, the Signet Ring played on here would allow us to put down some... we haven't got any troops yet, though. But I really want some troops. I really want some spice. This guy would allow us to trash a card as well. I'd quite like to play him. But I think I'll wait for that. Got the Fold Space card, which we can use to draw another card. We're quite close to getting quite a lot of victory points with the track, with the different with this different influence track. So yeah, maybe we try to get ourselves, use a Fold Space card. That will draw another card, and then we'll grab ourselves a couple of legions. And let's see if we can. Yeah, it's giving us a dagger. Okay, that's going to make our Worm Riders card better now that we've got the I forget what this level 2 is called, but the Fremen Friendship. We can also get into Siege Tabard now as well, and we're also in the. We've got a stake in the game on Siege of Arakeen Conflict. Okay, those guys have gone for the Lancerod Council. Memon trashed his assassin card. Okay, I've got 2 more agents that I can play this turn. Potentially 3 if I go for a Mentat. Ah, the Mentat's not here. Okay, I think it must... Yeah, the Mentat was won by Leto last turn, wasn't it? In the last conflict, I remember. Okay, I would like spice, if possible. I would also like to trash cards, too. I want to win this one, if I can. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm going to play this. We're going to get ourselves another card. Plans within plans. Okay, that's good. That's a good one for us. I'll explain why in a moment. And we're going to put another troop down. So plans within plans basically means that if you've got 3 influence or more on 3 influence tracks, so you've got to get here, here, and here, for say, you get an extra victory point at the end of the game. And if you can get up to 3 levels on each, which is quite a task, then you'll get 2 victory points at the end of the game. It's a nice way of winning just at the end. Okay, Who was it who just picked up all those troops? Ah, it was him, Thorvald. So he's going to want to try and play that. I wonder if he's going to try for this. No, I don't think he can do it this turn. So, I would like to play the Guild Administrator because I just want to scrap a card. Alternatively, we could get some spice. Yeah, no, I think I don't have any of these. I actually want to win this one because I need to start getting ahead. So let's play the dagger, and I'm going to get this. There we go. Ah, no, of course. That doesn't. This one's not a combat zone. Doesn't allow. This one's not got the crossed swords look, so it's not a combat space. I don't think there's any more combat spaces that I can actually play on here. I don't actually have any now. He's going to win this, I think, because he's about to. I think he's going to try and find some way to play a whole bunch of cards. Now, where could he do it from? Well, it's any of these spaces. So if he played the Highliner, well, I don't think he's got the. He hasn't got the spice for that. Any of these, he could play it from. He's got the spot. He's got the water for the research station. Maybe I'd go for the spice. Either way, even if I lose this, I will get 4 Solari, which isn't a bad deal. Okay. Leto's actually started putting his troops down too. Okay. Thorvald went for the still suits. He didn't play any more that turn. Okay. These guys might have intrigue cards for them to play. Okay, I ended up with 7 in the end. Ah, it's a shame we couldn't get Lady Jessica. 2 for Howard's also really good though, and since we've gone kind of wide with our card build, that might be a useful one to have. More cards the better, really. At least, sorry, the ability to draw a card when you play a card, I mean, is probably the more you play that, the better. Okay, he's gone for the Bene Gesserit sister. Convincing argument. Okay, they're both going for the Bene Gesserit cards. Okay, we're going to pass this one. Allied Armada, okay. Oh yeah, so he did have a card. He's going to shoot ahead. Okay, so I'm going to come second here. But I got the Solari. There we go. So Leto's actually shot ahead to 5. Got to be a bit careful about this. He is a couple of points ahead. Okay, so it's Battle for Arakeen. This is the first of the rounds where you're going to start getting 2 victory points. The stakes become a lot higher. And Leto already gets a bonus here. This is going to be difficult for us to win. Leto's going for some spice. All right. What's his plan? Nemon's also... Okay, he's going to start putting some stuff down. I'm a little bit behind these guys because I do not have any legions. Now, we could... I don't have any spice... Sorry, I don't have any water to be able to grab 3 spice to be able to get this. So that is out of the question. I could potentially grab 1 and then put a couple down here, but that's not going to be enough in this battle. Peter de Vries would be useful. Going to give us an intrigue card. Maybe I try, because we've got plans within plans, maybe I try to go for this one. Because I don't think, it's not looking good for me winning this one now. Like, I suppose I could grab, I could probably pay for the Mentat, then get this, or this and then the Mentat. That would give me 4. Then I could probably play Duncan Idaho, but I don't have any water. That's the only thing there. So I could go Mentat to give me another card. Then this. Then I could play... Then I could play something like this on still suits, and then I could play Duncan Idaho. I'd be able to drop some of these down from some of the troops down from the still seats, and then Duncan, Idaho, I could put down on one here or something. I mean, obviously that's assuming people don't take all the cards that I'm trying to get, but that kind of makes sense. Let's do that. Let's get the Mentat first. Okay, so we've claimed that. We're going to get a card. We've got a favoured subject card. I might play that immediately. That will put pressure on Leto here in order to try to push up further up this way. Okay, now we're just hoping that nobody takes the... Oh, I can't play it now. I'm a dumbass. I just realised by getting the Mentat I can't afford this. Okay, there's going to have a little change of plan. Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake there. I had 5. So really I wanted to get the rally troops. Okay. How can we... This is not a combat space. That's the only problem with this one. You know, because we could... This is a combat space here, but you do need... And this would give us some things as well. This would give us troops too. Okay, yeah, I kind of screwed up there. So this round, I'm gonna have to think on my feet a little bit. We've got 3 turns. We could sell the spice again. Sell some of the melange. Get 8 of these. Then buy some of this. That'll be 2 turns, and then I'd have to find somewhere to play it. That's one plan. Alternatively, we just screw that and we just try to get our plans within plans in, which is also a good use. But you know, I think winning this one now is not going to be that easy, because even if we had 4, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8. Then yeah, we can't do the Duncan, Idaho plan. Let's do this. Let's play this one here on Duncan, Idaho. Sorry, we'll play the still seat. Sorry, that gets us up to 3. We're going to go for the plans within plans goal. We're quite close. Look, we just need to get 1 more on each of these, and potentially get more victory points by this one. No, this one here. We could potentially, you know, the Emperor. We could get a victory point here. If it's your turn, you may deploy any of these troops in your conflict. Yeah, we don't have any troops. That ain't going to work. Okay. Now we could get 1 here for the Bene Gesserit. If we felt that we'd got enough time, that would be one way of going about it. Do we sell the spice for the Solari? I don't think so at this point. Instead, let's play this. And we'll play the dagger card, I reckon. Ah, no, that would... Yeah, we're a bit late to do this now, I think. Let's go for the Emperor. Sorry, for wealth. That's going to take us up to level 3 here in influence. So we just need to go with the Spacing Guild. Also, we've got to remember that we have got this Master Stroke. Master Stroke would take us 1 in Bene Gesserit and 1 here. Which means we want to play 1 in Bene Gesserit soon, then do the Master Stroke. That's going to give us 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, that might be one way to go. Still might be able to turn this around after that little blunder there. Leto is kind of heading off, though. He's heading off into the sunset with his 6 victory points. Oh, okay. Thorvald's actually trying... What's he trying to do here? He's recalled one of his agents and he's going to play it again. Okay. He's trying to shoot ahead. So, do I want spice? Spice would be good, because if I get 4, I could potentially play this next turn. Alternatively, I can get some more Solari. That's also pretty useful to get in the Mentat. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with... I'll go with Imperial Basin and just get myself a spice card. Some spice, sorry. That way I can at least try to take this victory point here. Okay. I'm not going to go with any of these cards. I don't need any of these. So let's just end the turn there. Okay, now is the time to play our Masterstroke, I think, as soon as possible. Hey, Thorvald won that one. He's actually jumped up to 5 victory points. I'm losing. I'm in 4th. You got a bunch of spice there as well. Ah, that's interesting. You might try going for the Highliner, because that's what people tend to do when they've got the victory points for it. Battle for Carthag. Okay, another 2 victory points up for grabs. Okay, this is going to give us 4 points. Also, that would give us 2 spice. Okay, Highliner's been taken already. And, yeah. Okay. Now, playing this Guild Ambassador card would give us 1 influence. We've also got the Spice Smugglers, which we can use to spend 2 for an influence in... Yeah, okay. And that would also give us some cash. Also Solari. The Worm Riders would give us 2 spice, but we can't play the Highliner now. Yeah, we definitely need to get some some troops this turn. I want to play this card if I can. How can I do it? Well, if I play Rally Troops with the Guild's Ambassador, I guess, then that would give us 4. Then we'd have to play any one of these cards basically to jump down onto Arakeen or any one of these places. The research station might be a good bet. Get a bunch of more cards, and then if we can get enough cards in, we could potentially play a Spice Must Flow card. There's also Lady Jessica here, which is a really good card. Let's do this. Okay, so we want the Spacing Guild. All right. Now we have made plans within plans, which means when the game ends, we'll get 1 victory point. If we can get up to 3rd on this one with Bene Gesserit as well, then we're going to get 2 victory points, and we'll be able to turn this around a little bit. Now, we need to play for Masterstroke, I think. I think it's 5. You've got to play 5 in a row. It's when you play 4 or 4 plus troops. Okay, so we can bust this one out now. Now, if we could take this off Leto, that would be good as well. What's this? This is the Alliance with the Spacing Guild. We're going to get one when we play, when we make our Masterstroke in a minute. Then we'll... Oh, look, we could actually... Do we need our spice? Okay, this is interesting, look. We could play the Spice Smugglers on Arakeen. Then we can drop some more troops into this fray. Then we could spend the 2 spice on getting ourselves up here. And then we play the Masterstroke. So that's going to take us level. Can we play Masterstroke this turn? Possibly. Yeah, we need to play the voice somewhere. That's going to give us an extra... That will give us an extra, what do you call it, a troop? Or we could get some more spice and use the water. Okay, we've got lots of options here. I need to play this one, definitely. This would give us an extra 4 combat, so we probably want to keep that one. So maybe we play this one. If we play the Spy Smugglers here first, do we want a card or do we want Siege Tabber for the extra water? And then we go here, or the other way around, either way. Well, that would give us more spice, and spice is pretty good. That would allow us to play a couple anyway. Now, is this when your troops deploy 4 plus troops to the conflict in a turn? Now, does a turn mean all at, kind of like all at once? In just one with just one agent? I don't know. What should we block? Well, we'll block the one that we want to jump on, right? That would make sense. Which probably is going to be this one here. Okay, we get 2 here. And if we then jump on here next turn... Yeah, recruit a troop and gain water. Then we'll get 8. And then we'll get 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, these guys are going to have loads of tricks up their sleeve. So I'm not, certain that I'm going to win this. Let's discard a card. Get rid of the convincing argument. That's the one that we don't need this turn, really. Ooh, okay. Stole one of Leto's intrigue cards. Fortunately, we didn't have enough. Okay, these guys are both on 7. I'm lagging behind. I think I'm lagging behind to the point where my plans within plans isn't going to be that effective. So gotta try and get cracking. Okay, so he's actually jumped ahead here, so it's going to be more difficult for me to take this now. Okay, well, I need to deploy my troops anyway so that we can play Masterstroke. Okay. Okay, he's got an extra 3, but we've got an extra 4. Now, providing he doesn't have any sneaky cards to play right at the end. He got a Secret of the Sisterhood. Okay, he's way ahead. So, okay. Well, I got 14. I'm winning currently. Just leave these end of turn. Now, let's see. Providing he's not got any sneaky cards he can play. It's all down to what Earl Menon plays here. Ah, he's got an ambush card. Okay, that's unfortunate. So he's won. And that's going to push him up to 10 victory points already. There's nothing I can do here, I'm afraid. Once again, battle mode gets outplayed in the last few turns. There we go. So Menon's won. He's actually going to get 10 victory points, and I don't think any of us can do anything about that. Okay, so my plans within plans came out, so I'm going to get an extra victory point for that. Oh dear. I was actually going to post my picture of me winning with Paul Atreides, the game I played just before this, just to kind of show that I'm not completely incompetent at this game. I think with Baron Harkonnen, you really want to be playing a bit more of a kind of aggressive game with the, with the conflicts. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Like, if anybody plays this, by the way, and you want to give me some advice, give me some advice. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I think this is like my favourite board game around at the moment. I also really like Race for the Galaxy. I think that's another amazing game as well. And I don't remember if I've played that on the channel or not. I might have to look through my channel, and I've got hundreds of videos on there now. But yeah, so this and Race for the Galaxy are like my favourite board games at the moment. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.